every family you change, every door you open, and every time you lead with courage, purpose, and optimism, you give someone else permission to believe. So go do those difficult things. Do the brave, make the decision, act with urgency. But most of all, start your leadership journey now. Go boldly, lead courageously, and leave something bigger than yourself behind you.
Thank you to Ms. MacDonald for that amazing keynote. Ladies, you've heard you need to be audacious. You need to constantly be putting yourself out there and making the best of what is around you, but also the best of your communities. So at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we will move on to the awarding of your certificates. Yes. Are we excited? Are we excited? Yes? Yes. Great. So before we hand out and award you your certificates, I'd like to ask Dr. Khumalo, with your permission, shall we proceed with awarding of the certificates? So we are going to show you how you're going to come onto stage, ladies, and what is the process. Please make sure that you also stop and pose with our cameraman. He's going to wave his hand very shortly, and then you will exit the stage. So I have my colleague here, Lizal, who's going to show you how you're going to come onto stage. So ladies from the front, you're going to come onto stage. You'll be carrying a little card that has your name on it, so I can read your name correctly. So make sure you have that card. When you come onto stage, you will hand me that card. Then you will proceed to the rector, and the rector will cap you. So you will turn towards the rector and he will cap you. You will move across and you will receive the certificate. You will take a picture. You will see the thumbs up from our photographer, and you will exit the stage and return to your seat. Great. Are we all ready, ladies? Dr. Sibongiseni Khumalo, will you award the HerPotential Women's Entrepreneurship Program to the candidates I am honored to present to you?
Yes, I will.
Great. Right. So ladies, we'll just get someone to assist you to make your way to the stage, and then we will begin the awarding of the certificates. Priscilla Nyaguti Waitaka. Jane Naito Mbijiwe. Susan Wangui Mwaura. Gladys Wambere Mbui. Margaret Watuti Di Konyo. Rose Waijigwe Kanyutu. Memusi Njeri Robi. Esther Nyambura Njiha. Virginia Wanjiru Munyia. Anne Nyawira Toita. Nancy Mudhoni Waweru. Catherine Irungu. Jedida Nyaiguti Kairu. Esther Wanjiku Maina. Clarice Wambuka Mwakazi. Clara Wanjiru Gachuhi. Rahab Evelyn Wambui Kungu. Judy Chipinyego. Anne Wanjiku Mwema. Scholastica Wanjiku Gakoki Nyaga. Zipporah Njeri Mburu. Margaret Njeri Maina. Grace Nyagachata Kibiri. Charity Gitinji. Caroline Wanjeki Kabuti. Martha Wanjiru Njao. Grace Njeri Mweru. Rosemary Wakarima Njuguna. Mary Njoki Jakara. Joyce Mukami Mbote. Mercy Wangari Kimani. Monica Inkabia Kahara. Nyankabia. Nankibia. Monica Nyankabia Kahara Githui. Alice Wanjiku Chege. Thank you to all the ladies that assisted me. At this time, I'd like to ask Dr. Sibongiseni Khumalo, will you award the certificates in absentia to the candidates whose names appear on the program but were unable to attend the ceremony today?
Yes, I will.
Thank you, Doctor. At this time, I'd like to call to the front Ms. Eunice Kimani, program lead for this HerPotential program, to give us a few words. Thank you so much, Ms. Kimani.
Is that much you love me? Wow. Because I was only given very few minutes, I want to actually restrict myself to very, like 2 to 3 minutes. And so I have written something to just read. Our chief guest, who I think has just walked out, the Dean, School of Business, Regenesis Education, graduates, family, all protocol observed. Good afternoon, everyone. What a beautiful and special day this is. Today, I stand here with a heart full of gratitude. First, I want to sincerely thank the Regenesis Education Management for believing in the vision of HerPotential and for giving us the platform to work alongside women who have determined to build businesses, create impact, and change their communities. To our incredible HerPotential women, our CEOs, that's what we call them in Kenya, our CEOs. Today is your day. Please take a moment to celebrate yourself. Could you do it now? Celebrate yourself in our style. Wow, you can do it better. Wow. That is the spirit. Thank you, CEOs. Today is your day, and thank you for celebrating yourself. You started this journey as entrepreneurs, but you are living here as a stronger, more confident, and more connected community of women. I also want to appreciate my colleague, Lucy. Could you help me appreciate Lucy? You know, Lucy worked tirelessly, not behind the scenes, in front of the scenes. Because actually, I can say I did not do anything. Lucy did everything. And so I'm giving her that credit. She worked in front of the scenes, not behind the scenes. Lucy, thank you for your commitment and dedication. So you made this day beautiful. And to the entire Regenesis events team led by Johan, I don't know whether you are here. Johan, Cizo, Rezol, Mulka, Korabo, and all of you. Thank you so much. It's a very organized events team. They've taken care of us, and we are so grateful. Thank you for making today a beautiful and memorable day. But our CEOs, I want you to remember one thing. Graduation is not end of her potential. It is the beginning of something bigger. We have created a CEOs Connect. And we've done this for you because we don't want to lose the relationships, the knowledge, the opportunities, and the sisterhood we have built together. I want you to stay connected, do business with one another, refer one another, mentor one another, open doors for one another, and when one woman rises, like you've done today, let her reach back and pull another woman up. So when you go back to Kenya, to Tanzania, and to South Africa, pull another woman up because you have already risen up. And I am challenging each one of you, don't keep her potential to yourself. Please pull another person up. Think of another woman who needs this transformation and bring her into the next cohort. The next cohort is September, just next month. Bring your staff, bring your children, bring your entire family experience to go through the learning that you have gone through with Regenesis Education. Because we are not simply building businesses, we are building women, building families, building institutions, and building a movement. And that movement is the CEOs Connect. So ladies, let's make CEOs Connect a powerful voice, not just in Kenya, but across Africa and beyond. You are not just graduates, you are ambassadors of HerPotential Women CEOs Entrepreneurship Program. Congratulations, CEOs. The journey has just begun. Let's connect, let's grow, let's multiply, and together, let's change the world. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you so much to Ms. Kimani. She's very dedicated to this program, and we can see through her efforts and Lucy's efforts that today is also a celebration for them, and also to know that they have been able to bring 2 cohorts here today to celebrate with us. But at this time, I think we should hear from you, to hear what you have to say about the program and how it has transformed you as leaders, as entrepreneurs within your communities. So I'd like to call upon to the stage from cohort 2, the student representative, Miss Mercy Maura. Thank you so much. Miss Mercy Maura, thank you. Mercy Nguge, sorry, Mercy Nguge, thank you so much.
Good afternoon, distinguished faculty, honored guests, my fellow graduates, and everyone gathered here to celebrate this moment with us. Hamjambo. Fantastic. My name is Mercy Kimani. I am the founder of BMAC Consults Limited and the franchise owner of Dale Carnegie Train in Kenya. It was the honor of my life to be elected as cohort 2 class president. and I served alongside a truly great deputy. Please put your hands together for Madam Jedida Cairo. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for standing with me every step of the way. What an honor it has been to share class with each and every one of you. When we first walked into this program, many of us were strangers to one another, women from different countries, different stages of business, brought together by one shared belief, that we are capable of more. Today we stand here in South Africa, no longer strangers, but sisters, right? Fantastic. Not because we share a bloodline, but because we have shared a journey. 10 modules, 10 mountains, and we climbed every single one together. We began with the founder's strategic direction, learning to build resilience and a visionary mindset. Because before you can lead a business, you must first learn to lead yourself. From there, we moved to strategic business planning, giving structure to the dreams we had only ever carried in our hearts. We stepped boldly into digital foundations. Clock it. Wrestling with AI and emerging technologies that once felt intimidating and emerged fluent in the language of the future. We learned brand positioning and customer loyalty, understanding that our business is remembered not just for what we sell, but how we make people feel. We mastered the numbers, financial mastery, because a vision without a budget is simply a wish. We explored digital marketing, learning to tell our stories to the world. We grew as leaders in leadership and managing human capital, understanding that our people are our greatest assets. We studied sustainable scaling because growth that cannot be sustained is not growth at all. We practiced networking mastery, discovering that our net worth truly does grow with our network. And we closed with investor readiness and the pitch deck development, standing tall and learning to speak the language of capital with confidence. Beyond the modules was the mentorship. The guest speakers who graced our classrooms every Wednesday morning, who poured out their wisdom into us, the late night calls with classmates, talking through stuck business problems, the WhatsApp messages of encouragement at 11 p.m. when someone needed to hear, "You've got this." That truly shaped us. And who can forget our business immersions? Walking through different businesses, seeing firsthand the inspiring journeys behind them, the grit, the growth, and yes, the cake and the dances too at Floor Gardens. You remember? Yes, let's clap for ourselves, guys. We did well. Those memories are ours to keep, ours to share, and ours to rekindle. Every time we need to reignite the fire lit by the women who build Africa. To my fellow graduates, look around this room. Please look around this room. These are not just classmates. These are women running real businesses, solving real problems, employing real people, and changing real lives with dedication and purpose. Every single one of us has a story of sacrifice behind the success that you now carry. I am proud to graduate alongside you. To our faculty and tutors, to Eunice and Lucy, thank you. Thank you so much for believing in our potential before we fully believed it in ourselves. Thank you for the patience when we delayed to register, delayed to come to class, and sometimes wanted to give up. Thank you for the honest feedback and the standards you held us to, even when it was uncomfortable. You didn't just teach us business, you helped us become the founders our businesses need us to be. To our families represented here, let's clap for them. Thank you. Thank you so much. to our husbands, our partners, our children, our parents and grandparents, our friends who covered for us back at home, who understood the missed dinners and the late nights of assignments, who cheered us from a distance while we chased this dream, who drove us to the airport to be in South Africa. This graduation belongs to you as much as it belongs to us. Thank you for holding the fort while we build. As we leave this program and return to our businesses, nyumbani tunarudi ndio, si ndio? My charge to each one of us is this: let this not be the end of our growth, but the true beginning of it. Let us not allow these 10 modules to remain notes in a folder. Let us make them the DNA of how we build our businesses. Let our businesses become living proof of what happens when African women are equipped, believed in, and given room to rise. Let us go back home and build companies that outlast us. Let us mentor the next woman coming behind us the way we were mentored. Let us be bold enough to scale beyond our borders, because our potential was never meant to stay confined in one country, one city, or one comfort zone. Let her potential become Africa's potential, and ultimately the world's potential. To every graduate in this room, go home and build boldly. Price your worth, hire well, lead with integrity, and when you're tempted to shrink, remember this room, remember this moment, and remember that you are trained, tested, and found ready. Congratulations, class of HerPotential. The world is next. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I don't know how cohort 3's student representative is going to beat that, but I hope Ms. Susan Mwaura is ready. So can we please invite Ms. Susan to the stage from cohort 3 for the HerPotential program. Thank you so much, Ms. Susan.
Good afternoon, everyone. Our distinguished guests, mentors, facilitators, fellow graduates, family, friends, and everyone joining us today. Good afternoon again. My name is Susan Mwaura, and it is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today as the class president of cohort 3 and to give this vote of thanks. Today is more than a graduation. It is a celebration of courage, resilience, growth, and dreams of women who chose to invest in themselves and their businesses. When we began this journey, each one of us came with different stories. Some came with established businesses looking to grow. Others with ideas waiting to be nurtured. And some simply searching for directions. Regardless of where we started, we found ourselves in a community that believed in us, challenged us, reminded us that our dreams are valid. On behalf of cohort 3, I'd like to express our heartfelt gratitude to HerPotential program. Thank you for creating a platform that empowers women entrepreneurs with practical knowledge, mentorship, and the confidence to build sustainable businesses. The lessons we have learned go far beyond businesses. They have transformed the way we think, lead, and show up in the world. To our trainers and facilitators, thank you for your patience, generosity, and willingness to share your knowledge. Every lesson, every piece of feedback and every challenge you gave us has helped shape us into stronger entrepreneurs. To our mentors, thank you for believing in our potential. Even when sometimes we doubted ourselves, your guidance has been invaluable, and your encouragement has inspired us to keep moving forward. To the organizing team that worked tirelessly behind the scene, thank you for ensuring that every session ran smoothly and we had an environment where learning could thrive. Your dedication has not gone unnoticed. To my fellow graduates, thank you for making this journey memorable. Thank you for showing up, supporting one another, celebrating each other's win, and reminding us that entrepreneurship does not have to be lonely. We have built relationships that I believe will extend far beyond on this program. As your class president, serving you has been a privilege. Thank you for your trust, your cooperation, and your willingness to work together. Leadership is only possible when people choose to work together, and I'm grateful for every one of you. I would also like to thank you, our families, friends, and everyone who supported us throughout this journey. Thank you for your encouragement, your patience, and for believing in us, especially during the moments when balancing businesses, family, work, and this program felt overwhelming. This achievement belongs to you as much as it belongs to us. As we graduate today, this is not the end of our journey. It is the beginning of a new chapter. Let us continue dreaming boldly, building businesses that create opportunities for others, support fellow women entrepreneurs, and lead with integrity, excellence, and purpose. May we remember that success is not only measured by profits, but also by the lives we touch, the communities we uplift, and the legacy we leave behind. Finally, to everyone who has contributed in any way or another to make the HerPotential program a success, please accept our sincere appreciation. Thank you for believing that when women are empowered, families prosper, businesses grow, communities thrive, and nation becomes stronger. Congratulations once again to all the graduates of Cohort 3 and Cohort 2. I wish each one of you a continued success, growth, and abundance in your entrepreneurial journey. Thank you. God bless you. God bless our Regenesis Education and HerPotential family. Thank you.
I think we should give another round of applause to our class presidents for Cohort 2 and Cohort 3, Miss Mercy and Miss Susan. Thank you so much, ladies. I think Miss Eunice and Miss Lucy have a lot on their hands. You are creating beautiful women who are able to go into their communities and change and make real impact. So thank you to you again. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call upon Ms. Indrani Reddy, the head of Regenesis Group Africa, to give our closing as well as an inspirational message to you ladies. Thank you, Ms. Reddy.
Karibu sana. Yeah. You are well represented with how I'm dressed today, aren't you? Yes. So today I want you to do a little simple exercise. I want you to look at, you can look at me, you can look at the lady, Dr. Nyoni there, but I want you to look at the woman next to you. And look at her properly, right? Because the lady you're looking at isn't here just for a job or to graduate. This woman has joined this program to change Africa. Yeah? Not one day in the future, but today. That certificate that our rector gave you, that's your key to scale your world. I looked at some of you. You've been in business for 15 years, 20 years, some as little as 3 years, 5 years. But you chose a different path. You chose the path least traveled on. So we have 2 cohorts, the ones that came in from October to Feb, and then the ones that did March to June. We have representation from South Africa, so let's give it up for South Africa. You've represented Tanzania. Let's give it up for Tanzania. And Kenya as well, right? So you decided one day that instead of wondering what job is next for me, I'm going to create this for myself. And that is something to be celebrated. Not just I'm going to create this for myself, but your families are here to see the Wonder Woman that you are embarking on, because you chose then to equip yourself for this journey. And when you equip yourself with knowledge, that's a powerful tool that no one can take away from you. So what the speaker, I think it was Mercy who said, she said, this must not be the end of our learning journey. Every day new knowledge is created. I used to be in awe of our doctorates, the years they've studied, the knowledge they've gained. And with no disrespect to education, AI has come and become the most intelligent thing out there. In seconds, you can get information. So now it's about learning, a different way of learning. How do I use information that before I had to go, in my time, to encyclopedias, right? You had to get to a library. Then it moved to using the internet. Now, whilst we're still using the backbone of the internet, we can get knowledge about everything any second. So it's a new type of learning. At Regenesis, we often speak about entrepreneurship. We are entrepreneurs ourselves. But we don't define an entrepreneur simply as one who starts a business. We see entrepreneurship as someone who saw there was a better way. Someone who sees an empty seat and says, I can fill it. Someone who sees unemployment and doesn't ask, where is the job and where should I go? But I will create it. And ladies, this is a different mindset. Your first module covered the founder's mindset. In businesses, there's vision and strategy and collective thinking. But a founder's mindset, wow, it's a plain canvas. It's one human being who dares to dream and map that dream out. But without action, it will forever be a dream. Without stepping in and stepping up, resilience, hardships, falling down. Falling down I'm going to say it's nothing. Staying down is when you quit. And Africa needs you. It needs more opportunity creators. And that is why programs like HerPotential are very close to our heart. Because when you educate a woman, you don't educate one individual, you educate a multiplier. You educate a nation, her community, her workplace, her children. And eventually, the globe will start thriving. So what's next? What's next for you? And that next must be what you take out of HerPotential. And your business must flourish because of it. I think it's important to also not romanticize the barriers that women face. And that's why we created potential. Because entrepreneurs are both women and men. Women had to fight for access to capital. This fight has to be taken seriously. The fight to have ideas heard, fight against assumptions about women, what women can and what women can't do. And sometimes women, not sometimes, I think most times, we have to prove ourselves twice as much simply to be considered half as much. So that, for me, personally, is resilience. When you have to prove yourself, it's easy to walk out that door and feel you don't have to. But when I look at your 15 years, 20 years being in business, it means that you keep knocking. And when you keep knocking, you keep walking and you keep rising. My message to you today is don't build your identity around surviving barriers. Build your identity around breaking barriers. Don't simply become the woman who survived the system. Become the woman that creates new system, because Africa has serious problems, big problems: unemployment, poverty, crime, inequality, limited access to opportunity. Young people are leaving school today asking, where is my future? Those problems are not only challenges. HerPotential, you create the invitations. Because every problem in Africa contains an opportunity for an entrepreneur. And I believe that entrepreneur comes from HerPotential. If people cannot access something, create access. If people cannot afford something, find a better model. If people cannot find employment, build something that employs them. If people have a problem, solve it. And that is why I am particularly proud of you today, fitting into the portfolio of Africa, because Regenesis was built purely on an entrepreneurial spirit. Yes, we're an education institute, but we're also an institution that believes in awakening potential. We believe that education should not simply give you a qualification. It should encourage you to think differently. And from thinking differently to creating differently, to behaving differently, to challenge what exists, to build, to lead, to employ, to transform. And I want you to take that spirit with you when you leave here. Don't leave here thinking, I completed and I graduated from HerPotential. Leave here thinking, I discovered my potential. And now I have a responsibility to use it. Some of the points that I wanted to speak to you about, the two speakers have covered. So I'm not going to take that away from them. I would like us to leave that message with them that they've given you. I want us to leave celebrating the women you are becoming, as this is also Women's Month here in South Africa. And when we talk about becoming the woman, Africa needs you to be brave, doesn't need you to be perfect. I can tell you many stories about our journey as an entrepreneurial company, many ventures we failed. And it started off with one man, one thought, one vision. It went to 3 people for many years, and then 15, and now we just under 1,000 employees, right? I'm telling you this to impress on you that if you're one person, 2 or 3, aim that big. Believe in yourself. Africa doesn't need you to know everything. Africa needs you to be willing to unlearn and learn new. And it needs you to start. because you are the potential, you are the opportunity, and you are the entrepreneur. And you've been led by a phenomenal woman in Eunice Kimani. Eunice was raised by an entrepreneur that her mother was resilient. Her story is a beautiful story of her mom's entrepreneurship journey, one of resilience, one of tenacity, with a deep desire that her daughter should, one, speak English, and two, travel internationally. And the reason I go into Eunice's journey is because she's personally invested in entrepreneurship and your growth. And we are here today, just like Eunice is here, because of her mom's dreams. And those that have brought your family along, and those that couldn't attend, and the 10 people online that I hope are watching us today, there's always an opportunity for you to come to South Africa. It wasn't just today. But most importantly, we are here because of those who came before us. And because of those who came before us, we have a responsibility to those whose names we don't know yet, those whose identity has not yet been born. But you are the people, you are the women that are building for their future through yours. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Miss Reddy, for that inspiration and for those words, ladies. I hope we take them with us through the rest of this week, as I know you have quite a jam-packed program, and you take those words also back to Kenya. So at this time, I would be remiss not to recognize that we did have one of our founders in the room, Dr. William Vivian. He was with us for a short while, so we thank him for his time and his support to be here today. And if you do see him, just give him a hello. Right, so ladies, this is the part that you've been waiting for. This is the part where you get to sing and dance and throw your caps in the air. It's the favorite part of any graduation, if we all know. So I would love for our graduates to stand. And we're going to play a song, and your family members who are here, you are more than welcome. You're more than welcome to take a video of them. So ladies, what's going to happen is you need to throw the cap in the air. Obviously not injure anybody on the way down, right? But make sure that you throw it up and you scream, you ululate. Our photographer is on the way as well, so he'll be taking a photo of you, which is queuing up the song as well. And hug one another. Release all, that you're feeling. It's a relief. It's a great time. So I'll just get a cue from the gentleman in the back. He is ready. Our photographer is ready as well. So we will start the song first. We'll start dancing, and then you'll hear me say 3, 2, 1, and then you'll throw your caps, yes? Okay. Here we go. I need some live. Here we go. Do we know the song, ladies? Yes. Sing along, sing along. Dr. Sibongiseni Khumalo has dissolved the assembly, and the academic procession and the guests of honor have left this auditorium. Dr. Sibongiseni Khumalo, I now request you to dissolve the assembly.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I now dissolve this assembly of Regenesis.
Please remain standing as the procession leaves. Thank you so much, ladies. You may have a seat. Great, ladies. This marks the ending of our graduation ceremony of the HerPotential Women's Entrepreneurship Program. As stated at the beginning of this program, you will be allowed to go and return your gowns. But before you do that, we would like to take a picture outside with the whole cohort, both cohort 2 and cohort 3. You will see the individuals will be helping you to direct you to where you need to take the picture. Thereafter, we will ask you to return your gowns and your hoods, and you'll be able to collect your certificates. Thank you so much to the family that have been here, to you ladies as graduates. Enjoy today, enjoy tonight, enjoy everything, and also have a fantastic program for the rest of this week. We thank you for coming through to Regenesis Education Campus here today, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much.
Say now you him choose in 1 month, in 1 week. You will sing a new song in 2 days, a lesser than you will hear. Congratulations.